Hey there. Need anything?
Did you know this trip's all stirred up lately?
What can I do for you? You for real? If there actually is a Legion attack on the way, I'm getting the hell out of here. Wait, are they really coming this time? Oh god, really? All those false alarms. Nobody will make it out, but I can't fight. I've got a bum knee, a bad back. I can help in another way. I've been holding on to some ceiling turrets. I can install them if someone will cover the costs. I would have put them up already, but that tightwad sheriff refused to pay an installation fee. Ridiculous. I can put them up for 500 caps, no sweat. Okay, I'll put them up. Consider it my good deed for the year.
Later.
Now we're in business. Might not end up on a cross after all.
Our rangers are gonna show everyone what happens when...
I'm really busy now. Sorry.
Morning.
Yeah? The work. I used to be a fighter in New Reno, but I busted my hand. Blew my shot at the title. I heard there was money in the mines, so I moved. I've thought about applying for the foreman position, if only to get out of the hard labor. I don't know though. Mine it feels like a dead end. Part of me misses the fight game. It's not all blood and savagery like people say. There's skill, technique, developed expertise. It's a craft. I've thought about opening my own gym, coaching fighters, but it seems like a big risk. In Reno, it's all about connects, reputation, and money. Really? You're the first person to tell me that. Maybe it's not so crazy after all. I'll need to save up some more, but maybe. Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah? There ain't gonna be no Legion attack. Mayor and Sheriff are always talking that bullshit, trying to stir everybody up. What? Holy shit, we gotta get out of here. You aren't thinking of fighting them, are you? Whoa, fucko. Who do you think you're talking to? Are you calling me chicken shit? Fine. Anybody comes through that gate is gonna get waylaid. Hell yes. Bye.
I hear a troublesome Legion.
Howdy. You gotta wake up earlier in the morning to pull one on Joe. I heard all these hysterics about the Legion before. Nothing comes of it. Hellfire, I've got to pack my bags and skedaddle. I didn't sign on for no massacre, thank you very much. Well, I do need to buy a new jukebox. What the heck, you can count me in. Woo doggy.
Camp got razed to the ground. I hear a trip. It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
Yeah? Hell yes. Bye.
With Mr. House dead and gone, Vegas can finally join the NCR.
I hope you're doing well, friend.
Howdy. You're goddamn right I will. Legion assholes don't scare me. I'm a little lean on firepower, though. You got anything to spare? Now you're talking. Give me something big that blows shit up. Howdy. Now you're talking.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
Yeah? Hell yes. Bye. Howdy. Woo doggy.
Hey there, need anything? Sure. Goodbye. Hey there, need... Sure. Thanks.
Yes? Oh God. It's starting. I'll move into the mines with all the non-combatants. We'll pray for your victory!
Look, we're about to get into something we might not come back from. Even if you play every hand perfectly, sometimes you run out of luck. If I had to choose, this is as good a spot as any. Protecting a town from legionaries is like something out of a dream for me. Keep your head down out there, partner. Legionaries are bad shots, but not that bad. I'll be right with you, to the end if need be. Now, let's go make those plumed fucks wish they never came to this canyon.
Cut it out, will ya? Help me out!
Hey! That takes care of that. Hey! That enough? Well, that's the end of that. Ugh.
Yeah? Hell yes. Bye. Salve, profligate. I come on behalf of my master, the Dread Centurion. Out of respect for your bravery, he will make no more attacks on the town. He entreats you to meet him in the canyon, where he will face you in a contest of arms, if you are strong enough. Upon delivery of this message, I am to be liberated. It hurts.
So, is this your brand of humor? Silverwood sends a bleeding bitch to test me. Are you mad, wench? No matter. If Silverwood wishes to entrust its fortune to the weaker sex, so be it. One moment. I recognize the figure with you. Yes. Yes, sweet, sweet Amator. It's you, isn't it? What a fortuitous turn of events.
Bye.
Another kill. Weak.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, our prayers are answered. The Lord sent you to repel the demonic hordes, and they are vanquished. We gathered in the cave, holding hands, praying for your success, and the Lord heard us. Thank you, stranger. We are forever indebted to you. Yes, he went to chastise the idolaters. I hope he accomplished his task. Those villains will burn in hell. When your business with Glanton's finished, please see me. I cannot let you depart without some type of compensation.
We need to see what became of the sandwich. I don't know if I can stomach the sight of any more blood today. Never thought I'd see that fuck again. Much less get a shot at him. What you've done for me. I don't know how to say it. I spent most of my life thinking of how I'd kill him, the ways I'd hurt him. It was over so fast, I just couldn't imagine finding him here. I can't believe he's dead. His corpse is still warm right over there, but it hasn't sunk in. Clanton did this, and we let him get away. I mean, sand wolves were rough, but I wouldn't do this to animals. It reminds me of when the Legion came. What they did to my tribe. How did we let this happen? You don't mean that. You can't. Or you're just like them. Like those craven peons hiding behind the walls. Insects, all of them. I don't know how I can live with this. You, Glanton, the lot of humanity. You make me fucking sick.
Yes? I can tell from the look in your eyes that the aftermath was horrifying. Weigh that passing horror against the agony of a prolonged struggle. Because of the actions by you and Glanton, this canyon can finally be at peace. The sand wolves would not bend, so they were broken. Just look around this town. Consider the lives he saved. I know we did the right thing. Those savages were less than animals, with no souls. Glanton's blade was guided by God. His will be done.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up?
That's too much. This asshole wants to talk about God after he hid in the caves while we saved the fucking town? He's just like the others. Not enough balls to stand up and fight, but he'll send Glanton to butcher women and babies. I'm doing it, and don't you say shit about the town. Look in their eyes. They hate him now. The man has to answer for what he's done. Fucking coward.
You can see it.
Hey!
That's it. Time for everyone to count. It's done. Let's go home. What's up? Like what?
Hey there.
Yes?
That's too much. I'm doing it. Let's move then. Contact. It's done. Let's go home. So it happened that the battle over Carruthers Canyon concluded with a decisive victor, the town of Silverwood. The actions of three outsiders, the courier, Russell, and Glanton, had irrevocably changed the canyon. With their tribe decimated by Glanton, the remaining Sandwolves fled Carruthers Canyon, forever traumatized by the destruction of their kin. Though few in number, the survivors swore an oath to enact vengeance on Glenn and the courier who failed to stop him.
With the canyon securely in NCR hands, Silverwood quickly developed into a regional hub for mining and commerce. Settlers from across California flocked to the town, eager to share in its prosperity. Civilization had made its mark. Within a few years, most of the townsfolk had never heard of the Sandwolves, though a few would never forget. Eventually, word of a great duel in Utah reached town. Travelers said the courier had died, then rose again to fight the man in black. The people of Silverwood prayed for the courier, though they feared the worst.
Prompted by the courier's timely intervention, Vickers eventually won his fight with substance abuse. Aided by the followers, he would find new purpose counseling homeless veterans who struggled with alcoholism and addiction to chems. In time, Vickers heard rumors of the courier's death, but also of his resurrection and a duel with the man in black. He would pray for the courier and for justice.
Slain in the bowels of Chola Mountain, Hendershot's piece of the arms trade would die with him. The Van Graffs quickly moved to secure his clients and solidify their position in the Mojave.
Though disillusioned with their lot in the Mojave, Finley remained loyal to the Khans, if only out of respect to his late friend Chance. In his private moments, he hoped to live long enough to see the Khans revitalized, or mercifully destroyed.
Reveling in the defense of Silverwood, Charlie's bravery was lauded by the townspeople of Silverwood. However, without service records to authenticate his past deeds, Charlie remained homeless and unemployed. Though the citizens of Silverwood warmed to Charlie, he grew bitter at the lack of opportunities. Shortly after the battle, he took his own life.
Shrewdly avoiding the battle with the Legion, Miss Cat continued servicing throngs of enthusiastic clients. Unfortunately, the peace came at a price. As more families moved in, ordinances against prostitution eventually compelled her to move on. After leaving town, she traveled to New Reno, where she was rumored to thrive as a fluffer in the pornographic film industry.
Having fallen to Russell's knife, Mayor Brandon was given an obligatory funeral service, even though the townsfolk held him in contempt. His term as mayor would eventually be commemorated with an ornate toilet constructed in the town hall.
Moved by the courier's encouragement, Sullivan moved to Reno and opened his own gym. Though he initially struggled, Sullivan eventually gained recognition for his skill as a coach and would be sponsored by the Bishop family. He would go on to train some of the most successful prize fighters in New Reno.
Avoiding the battle for Silverwood, Parmley resumed his duties as a courier, delivering parcel across the Southwest. Parmley didn't think about the courier until he heard rumors of a legendary duel somewhere in the mountains of Utah. He heard that the courier had emerged from the grave to fight a man worse than any other. Some said he fought the devil himself. Hearing this, Parmley decided the lifestyle of a courier didn't suit him anymore. He would go on to marry and settle in Redding.
With the blood of the Sandwolves dripping from his blade, Glanton and his gang set out for new frontiers. Travelers spoke about him in hushed tones, mentioning distant tribes scalped, whole villages destroyed. Others said he went to Utah. They spoke of an unholy alliance, then whispered another name, Marco.
What began as a simple bounty job had grown into a powerful experience for Russell. one which would forever alter his identity and outlook. Having grown to trust the courier, Russell learned that the bonds he found in the Desert Rangers were not entirely unique. This new friendship, forged through shared hardships, revived a feeling he hadn't felt in a decade: hope for the Mojave Wasteland and himself. Though Russell would remain haunted by the massacre of the Sandwolves, he found peace with the demise of his former owner, Titus Vulcanus. Russell hoped he would be able to repay the courier somehow, though he suspected it wouldn't take long. He knew that their greatest challenges were waiting in the Mojave Wasteland and in distant lands. Because war never changes. What's up? You sure about this? It's your call. I'll be up at the 188 if you need me.